get on a something that's a touchy subject for the feminists out there and the Democrats out there, and they're just evil. You these new feminists, the feminists today are the new ones, and it's run by nothing but women who do not like men. If you like men, do not listen to these women. They don't like men. They want all women to not like men. You know, they want to get women and men against each other. Um, that's why they started all. A lot of TV shows. If you go, you can find those old TV shows on YouTube of way back before the 50s. You know, uh, before the women would bitch at the men and everything. The women treated their men good, and they were respectful, talked nice, and then when you got later on, they started having TV shows still in black and white, like the Honeymooners, where the woman's bitching at her man and complaining, and he's out just bowling with the guys and having fun, and this is what they got, girls that started watching this stuff to think that this is how you treat your man. He's out having fun, having a good time. He comes home and then you bitch at him. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? All kinds of fucking shit. That's wrong. That's not the way you treat your man. Men's not going to tolerate that. They see that all over TV, movies, and everywhere, commercials. They're not going to tolerate that shit. They say, I won't go through that shit. And this is why they're not chasing women. Men are, especially the ones that are getting in their 30s, are going away from women. Don't want women to, don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, relationships. Don't want to be in relationships, and then, instead of dealing with trying to find a woman, because women are so picky nowadays, because y'all been, you women been brainwashed to believe, like all the crap they showed you in cartoons and TV shows and movies about princes and princesses and knight in shining armor and all that stuff. That stuff, some of them that was fairy tales, and a lot of it didn't even happen that often back then. I mean, knight in shining armor, coming to help the damsel in distress. That's rare. And plus, just about any man could do that if he had balls and wasn't scared, to help a woman that was in trouble. Those are all knights in shining armor, but and not all of them get together. Not the man that saves the woman don't always get with the woman. You know, don't always happen. So that's all a fairy tale, pretty much. Um, you're never gonna have to, you know, you may never have the perfect wedding. You can't expect to have the perfect wedding. Things are gonna happen. Shit's gonna fucking happen. That's life. This is the real world. This is reality. You can't live in fantasy land and think everything's gonna go great. You know, um, it's not always. It might, and if it does, that's awesome. That's great. And you'll have something that it'll be remembered. You know, that was just awesome. But and women, when it comes to men and women getting together, men's not chasing women because or trying to even touch a woman, or even on the shoulder. Don't even know the woman. Can't even touch her on the shoulder or the arm. Afraid that she's gonna holler out, uh, rape or sexual molestation or something, and he touched me, and all this stuff, giving a man that looks at you a dirty look when he smiles at you. That's wrong. You've also been conditioned and programmed to think that you should only be with a handsome man. Looks, go by looks. That's wrong. You can't go by looks. You go by how the man treats you after you get with him and you learn about it. You get with men Get with, it don't matter who it is, what your friends think. Y'all all go by what your friends think most of the time. What your family thinks. Fuck them. Make yourself happy and be with who you want to be with. That's plain and simple. If there's a guy out there you see and you want to be with him and you see he's single or he ain't got a ring on his finger, or he ain't got a woman next to him, go talk to him. If you show an interest in him, he'll turn and talk to you. If he'll more than likely be interested. If not, it might seem like he's giving you a cold shoulder, which he probably pretty much is. But if he's doing that, not interested. That's the same thing. Men talking to women. If a woman's not interested, she ain't gonna, be interested. But if she is, most times she's gonna show you she likes what she sees, and will talk to you. But that's what it's got to be. Women, you gotta talk to the men. When you get with a man, uh, and you're gonna be having sex with him, you gotta tell him, what you like, what you don't like, how you like to be touched, how you don't like to be touched, and you know, all the stuff that you like. You gotta tell him. He can't read your mind. Men, we can't read your mind. We're not psychic. We're not wizards. You know, um, we don't have that part of our brain opened up yet. Just like women don't have that part of the brain opened up where they can read our minds. They know a lot of y'all know a lot of what we like, what we want to do through movies and TV and commercials and all that shit. Cartoons, but there are other things we like and don't like. So, but y'all need to, be communicating with your man. You want to keep that man, you communicate with him and you get him. If he'll do most of the things that you want him to do, you would like for him to do, without demanding it, and bitching and complaining, he'll do it. He'll be happy. Give him enough oral sex. Just that period. If he loves it, that almost more than regular. Give him that. You know, if you like something he may not have never done before, tell him. And make sure ask him if he done it before. And then if he ain't, if he wants to, you gotta communicate. You can't just give out hints here and there because a lot of guys are afraid to just come out and just say, oh, is this what you mean? They're just not. I was in that situation one time and it didn't happen. Just because you know she didn't just flat out come out and tell me. She couldn't communicate with me. We're all taught not to communicate with each other, and that's wrong. Women can have their girls night out, men gotta have their guys night out. It works both ways, and they meet in the middle, and you're both happy. If you want to be happy, you have to you have to do things, to keep your significant other happy too. Whether it's, woman, woman, man, 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 woman. You know, it's just what you gotta do. Well, I'm Nathan Ball. I'm gonna sign off here. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment, leave your opinion. I want to know what you think. Can't answer any questions really. There's not much I know on this subject, but there's enough I know. Men and women just been programmed to be afraid of each other and just be mean to each other. And women are all like this, men are all like that. Y'all say, because y'all been programmed to think that way. You need to quit thinking about it that way. You need to quit thinking that way and just do it. Just do it. That old saying, just do it. Well, y'all take care.